Hi, this is Swati Prakash, author of this book, Shamelessly Arguing with Vegans, in which I have debunked more than 150 arguments, in which, in detail, have been given the right explanation in response to all of those myths that people have carried throughout generations and generations of ignorance. Now, before I pick up the argument for the day, let me advise you to go to earthhealingnetwork.com, where you can download this book, you can share it, and you can just also watch all of these videos in the playlist Shamelessly Arguing with Vegans on Earth Healing Network on YouTube. At Earth Healing Network is the YouTube handle, and on social media at Earth Healing Network. On Twitter it's at Earth Healing Net. Now, before I pick up the argument for the day, the page that I will read out of this book, let me give you a positive card message as a tarot card reader. My aim is to inspire and uplift the vibrations of society and heal the planet. This reading is from the Super Attractor cards, and this is: I can decide today to recalibrate my energy and commit to love and joy. I can decide today. Being decisive, to recalibrate your energy. See, conscious people choose their frequency level. They don't depend on other factors to affect them. Yes, we all have mood swings, we all have our off days, but conscious people know how to switch back. Yes, to switch their channel. Just like a remote control, you have control over your body, your mind, and your lifestyle. Yes, your energy is also your daily lifestyle, not just your thoughts. The main energy of our life, in fact, is the physical energy. So change that. Commit to love and joy. Oh, this is hate, animal abuse, negative vibrations. All of this is shameful, toxic energy. So try to shift the frequency, make it more positive. Stop arguing against your own good self, your own consciousness. Now, with that inspirational message of love and joy, I hope you agree with me that veganism is the only way to be. In case you have a doubt, let me clear it. I'm trying to select the argument for the day. It says 130. Argument 130 has come. I do not wish to be an angry vegan. Okay, so a lot of people have the stereotype of vegans. Vegans are angry people. And I don't want to be one of them. Why? Why not accept non-veganism? Why not adjust in society? So remember this argument, and the positive message before it was recalibrate your energy. So to accept negative energy from around, that's not a wise thing to do. That's not a smart thing to do. If you accept non-veganism, you're adjusting in society with negativity and you're allowing negativity to get into you. That's not what a conscious, evolved person does. So here's what I have written now. Being unhappy about and speaking against criminal activities is not the same as being angry. So stop judging vegans as angry, because if somebody is against human atrocities, against dangers to the planet, against harm, then you don't call them angry, you don't call them negative. So this is being a responsible citizen. We are being responsible citizens. Imagine if somebody was playing a serial killer and saying, let's kill so many people today. For me, kill so many people, my hit list. Would that be right? And if someone said something against you, if you did that, would that person be called an angry person, or the serial killer be called the violent person? So you are hurting, abusing sexually by forcefully impregnating these poor females, killing their babies, chopping down body parts. If somebody did that to humans, you would say it's cannibalism. And this Non-veganism is no less than that because they're equally sentient. All animals are equally sentient. They have the same feelings. So if you do all this on a daily basis, abuse others at this level, because remember, all have similar levels of feelings. Would you be friends with such serial killers? Would you be friends with them? Would you say, no, no, you must stop it, ask the authorities to ban it, to arrest those people, to stop those crimes? Any sensible person would be against atrocities, against violence. They are not angry for doing that. In fact, they are the ones who are being peaceful, trying to create a more peaceful earth. So you must distance yourself, protect yourself, your loved ones from dangerous people, from criminals, from violent ones. Yet, slaughterhouses, butchers, animal farmers line up our countryside by the millions. We are surrounded by these violent criminals, their employees, their clients. Could be you if you're not vegan. Your next door neighbor, maybe a relative, maybe a family member, maybe your child's school teacher or friend. These are all people who are destroying Earth. Time has come to end speciesism and treat violence as unacceptable. Absolutely, I completely regard violence as unacceptable. This doesn't make me angry. This makes the violent people as angry. They are the ones who are guilty. We are just quietly, peacefully, and softly speaking and saying that it's wrong. We do not have to adjust in a sick society. Yes, it's a sick society in which all of these things are proudly conducted, made of terrible people who've made thriving businesses and entire industries out of rape, abuse, and murder of sentient beings. Corrupt governments gain billions of dollars or pounds or rupees from these crimes. The magnitude of these crimes is incredibly enormous. Even if one sentient being was going through all this, it would be called a very, very heavy, huge crime. There's no doubt that on a daily basis we have to raise our voice not against individuals, but society as a whole. The system as a whole is wrong. We need to shout out, not at particular individuals. We're not going and shouting and hitting them. No, we're not doing that as vegans. We are writing slogans, writing letters, writing posts on social media, writing posters, petitions, marching for animal rights. We are signing petitions. So how is that called being angry? How is having a demonstration or an outreach on the street called being angry? No, it's not. How is making a video like this called being angry? It's not being angry. We're being peaceful, positive people, explaining right things to others and educating the earth. We need to do our best to show that we do not find it acceptable to kill, chew the bodies of abused rape victims, yes, and their babies. Simply being a quiet and cheerful vegan who sits in the corner, growing some tomatoes, eating some raw vegan food, that's not enough. We also have to educate. That's the first thing. In fact, it's disgraceful if you could sit being happy and smug all day long, every single day, when millions are being violently abused. Yes, they're electrocuted, they're gas chambered, they're hung upside down, their throats are slit, their blood drained out. How graphic, how horrible. In the name of stunning, the brain is injured and they are just immobilized so that they are easier to kill and they can't run away. This is all called RSPCA best farming and slaughter practices. In terms of free range, they're hardly given a square foot or so. They're kept in unhealthy, diseased conditions in barns that are filthy in their own fecus. We need an enormous amount of activism. We must protest. Why are we protesting less? We must demand that vegans must continue and amplify their voice. We must support them in every possible way, fund them, and most of the people around us should be in industry of activism. Yes, activism should be an industry, should be an employment, should be a job that we all do, and it is what the planet needs. It is what the government should fund, not non-veganism, not animal farming. So I hope you agree. Download this book from earthhealingnetwork.com. It's peaceful, it's positive, it's pro-peace.